Most people don't stay in bad relationships because they're weak. They stay because the human brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar peace. This is one of the most misunderstood human behaviors, and once you understand it, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Think about it. From the outside, it looks obvious. The arguments, the disrespect, the emotional exhaustion. You wonder why someone doesn't just leave. But inside that relationship, the brain is fighting a completely different battle. The human mind is wired for predictability, not happiness, not growth, predictability. Even when something hurts, if it's familiar, the brain labels it as safe. This is why people say things like, "At least I know what to expect. At least it's not worse. At least I'm not alone." Those words aren't logic. They're survival language. Bad relationships create emotional routines. Pain becomes scheduled. Disappointment becomes expected. And the mind adapts to that rhythm. Leaving breaks that rhythm. And uncertainty feels more dangerous than suffering you already understand. There's also emotional investment. Time, memories, effort, identity. The longer someone stays, the harder it feels to leave, because walking away feels like admitting loss. The brain hates loss more than it loves relief. This is called loss aversion, and it silently traps people in situations that no longer serve them. Another layer is hope. Hope is powerful, but unchecked hope becomes denial. People don't stay because things are good. They stay because they remember moments when things felt good. And the mind keeps chasing those moments, even when the present no longer matches the memory. There's also fear of starting over. New people, new risks, new rejection. Staying feels exhausting, but leaving feels terrifying. So the brain chooses exhaustion. And here's the part most people ignore. Bad relationships slowly lower emotional standards. What once felt unacceptable starts to feel normal, and normal starts to feel tolerable. Until one day, you can't tell the difference between love and endurance. But here's the truth. Peace feels unfamiliar at first. Not because it's wrong, but because you haven't lived there yet. Growth always feels unsafe before it feels freeing. And when someone finally leaves a bad relationship, it's rarely because things suddenly got worse. It's because their tolerance finally ran out. They didn't become stronger overnight. They simply stopped convincing themselves that pain was normal. If you ever find yourself staying somewhere that drains you, ask yourself one question. Am I choosing this because it's right, or because it's familiar? Because familiarity can keep you comfortable, but it can also keep you stuck. And the most dangerous relationships aren't the loud ones. They're the ones that slowly teach you to accept less. Sometimes the bravest thing a human can do is choose unfamiliar peace over familiar pain. If this resonated, subscribe to Human Pulse and press the bell icon for the latest updates.